Ever wish you could program cars in Saints Row the Third? Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you how to do just that. Hello and welcome to Breaking Tactics, the show where breaking the game is just part of the plan. My name is Zanon, and on today's episode, I'm going to show you how to use a few simple glitches to program most land vehicles from within the game. Before we get started, this glitch requires that you have access to the RC Possessor. The RC Possessor is a weapon that allows the player to remotely take control of virtually any vehicle in the game. The player stays stationary while controlling the target vehicle within a set range. This weapon can be unlocked at the end of the Belgian problem mission and can be procured at any friendly fire. In reality, the glitch we're covering today is two separate glitches, and while the process to create them is nearly identical, the end result is fairly different. For now, we'll focus on the one that I discovered first. To start, take your chosen vehicle and go somewhere out of the way, such as a parking lot. Although you can do this glitch anywhere, I personally find it much easier to do if you can avoid both traffic and pedestrians. Next, while moving forward, activate cruise control by pressing this button, and then decelerate the vehicle until you start to go in reverse. While reversing, exit the vehicle and walk in front of it. If you did this glitch right, the vehicle should now act as though it is in neutral, allowing you to push it back and forth. As you can see here, if you try to do this with a regular vehicle, it won't budge. If for some reason the vehicle isn't able to be pushed, simply get in and try again. With that done, equip your RC Possessor, take aim, and fire at the vehicle. Your vehicle is now ready to be programmed. Press and hold both the accelerate and the reverse buttons at the same time to initiate a burnout, and then begin to steer in either direction. While holding these buttons, press the exit button and your vehicle should begin to spin all on its own. By doing this, you have for all intents and purposes programmed the vehicle to always return to the state you chose before exiting. Even if you manage to stop the vehicle completely, the vehicle will always attempt to return to the set speed and direction. Additionally, if the vehicle's siren is activated prior to pressing the exit button, the lights will remain active, but the siren sound will cease. While you can do this with a regular car horn, once the sound stops, it won't start up again. You may also notice that despite doing donuts, the vehicle seems to make practically no noise. This is one of the main differences between this glitch and the next one. One of the other main differences comes when you attempt to make the car drive in circles. Returning to the RC Possessor, if you simply drive in a circle and exit the same way, the vehicle will very quickly lose momentum and stop. While the steering save state is locked, rather than also locking into drive, it simply returns to neutral. If you want to program vehicles to drive in circles on their own, you'll need to use the second glitch. The process for recording this second glitch is nearly identical, save for one step. Just as before, get into a land vehicle, drive forward, and activate cruise control. However, rather than decelerating, simply exit the vehicle. Instead of locking the vehicle's save state to neutral, this will cause it to lock into drive. Upon exiting, it will want to propel itself forward, so you may want to drive towards an obstacle or something so that it doesn't get away from you. All of the remaining steps are identical to the first glitch. As I said before, there's a clear difference between these two glitches, despite how similar they may appear. First, unlike the neutral glitch, which was virtually silent, with the drive glitch, you'll hear the engine revving. With the neutral glitch, vehicles doing either donuts or driving in circles will always reach about the same maximum speed. However, with the drive glitch, the speed at which you first exit the vehicle seems to partially determine its max speed. This means that not only can you choose the direction in which a vehicle moves, but also its speed. Here I have three identical vehicles, all of them taken from the same source and in the same way. Vehicle 1 is our control vehicle, with nothing special having been done to it. Vehicle 2 is our neutral glitch, and Vehicle 3 is our drive glitch. If we attempt to program our control vehicle without doing the glitch, you will see that even if we activate cruise control from the RC Possessor, it will refuse to lock into our selected save state. With Vehicle 2, if we attempt to start a donut, we can clearly see that it moves at a moderately slow pace and remains relatively quiet. Doing the same with Vehicle 3 will reveal that not only does it make noise, as we previously mentioned, but it also spins considerably faster. Returning to our control vehicle, if we attempt to program it to drive in circles, same as before, it'll simply refuse to lock into our chosen save state. As we saw before, doing this with Vehicle 2 will work, but it will quickly lose momentum and crawl to a stop. But if we attempt this again with Vehicle 3, it will happily drive in a circle until something stops it. Through my testing, I found that this works with almost every land vehicle, be it carts, small cars, big cars, vans, trucks, big trucks, buses, and even most emergency and military vehicles. This, however, does not work with motorcycles or tanks. This is because even if you activate cruise control, they will return to a parked save state upon exiting. It's also worth noting that if you or anyone else attempts to get into the vehicle, the save state will be reset and you'll have to start over. This is also the case if a player attempts to vehicle surf on the glitched vehicle. Now, whenever I find a glitch, I like to think of potential ways to use it. So, without further ado, here's a list of 7 things to do with programmable vehicles. Number 1. Use your neutral glitch to steal 2 cars at once. Number 2. Cheat the system by bringing your own car into the insurance fraud activity. Number 3. Improve your workout by adding car pushing to your list. Number 4. Create your own infomercials. Order now. Number 5. Clean your carpets with this makeshift Roomba. Number 6. Achieve a hood-mounted camera shot to use for your video introduction. And last but not least, number 7. Create an overly elaborate vehicle setup for the opening shot of your video. Note: Breaking Tactics is not liable for injury or damages caused to yourself or others while attempting anything from this list. Breaking Tactics does not condone the use of vehicle theft, traffic violations, domestic terrorism, or the abuse of ninja homies. Glitches lasting longer than 4 hours can be highly entertaining and should be filmed for immediate upload. The first thing we're going to cover is how to instantly recover your mech suit without needing to wait around for it to recharge. While this is rather situational, it can certainly give you an edge. The game allows players to change their heroes at any point to suit the needs of the game. To do this, one simply needs to return to any of their team's safe rooms and press the Change Hero button. It's worth noting that changing heroes in this way will reset your ultimate ability's charge to 0%.